wanna know the name? Devil May Cry.
So then they were like, that's why they were like, okay, do DMC Devil May Cry, because DMC4 didn't meet sales expectations. But then that game bombed super hard. So then they released DMC4, and guess what? DMC4 was the game that sold the most, and it did again. So it's like, I don't, like, Capcom was dumb. For like fucking 10 years, Capcom was just fucking retarded. I don't know what was wrong with them. It was Keiji Inafune. That's what was wrong with them. That's what it was. Oh. I'm just gonna stand up here.
The moon looks nice tonight.
And look cool.
It's raining only on this path and nowhere else.
Yeah, nowhere else. Earlier when we caught Lady, it wasn't raining. It's raining in this room, at the top of this part of the tower, and
so
nowhere
high
else in the game.
And it's raining up there, but down
The
below,
rain
it's
doesn't
still just
reach.
cloudy.
The rain doesn't reach lower.
That happened once.
That's
where
weird.
In the summer, it was so hot, like on the
By the time it got
ground,
low enough, it
that-
evaporated.
Yeah, you could see the rain coming down, but none of it ever hit the ground.
That's fucked up.
It was weird.
Oh god. This funny thing we were making fun of actually has, like, a foundation of
Yeah,
merit.
it does. Some meteorological, atmospheric sciences
Yeah.
thing.
So
You
here
could
we
see
go.
it raining, but it was completely dry. That was a long time. That was like
So here,
15 years
Sanic
old,
and
so-
Shadow are meeting up.
Cyanic.
You sure know how to throw a party. No food, no drinks, and the only babe just left.
She shot me in the
My
head.
sincerest apology, brother.
I love their chemistry.
I was so eager to see you, I couldn't concentrate on preparations for the bash.
Banana.
At any rate, it's been a whole year since we
Look
last
at those little JPEGs
Yeah,
all over
the little...
place.
boop, 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 boop.
Or better yet, how about a kiss from this?
Penis.
So, this is what they call it.
This is what they call a heartwarming family reunion, eh?
Dante, get your hair out of your eyes. How can you see anything?
You got that right.
So here we go. So I've oft been one to talk about the Virgil fight in video games. And this is the fight against the character who is playing the same game that you are, but he's better than you at it. This is your rival fight. This is the Star Wolf. This is Blue from Pokemon. Blue/Gary. This is Jun from Bayonetta. This is the character who's also playing the game, but he's using the same mechanics and using the same restrictions that you have, but he's way better than you. Like, you suck at this game, this is how cool you could be if you were cool as this guy. And, like, you know, it's like the rival fight. I mean, like, again, Pokemon kind of is the game that came out that I can think of is the game that did it first, because, like, when you fight your rival in Pokemon, it's the same type of thing, where it's the fight where you're expected to lose the first couple of times you try it.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to teach you something.
About life.
About life, the universe, and everything. So the first time you fight it, you're expected to lose. It's more of a tutorial fight than anything, but also, like, it plays into the story about how you're getting better, because you're, you know, overcoming this character who's on the same journey and doing the same general, like, adventure that you're on, but is always one step ahead of you.
Yeah.
But I always just call it the Virgil fight, because Virgil is the character who, like, epitomized it. He's the character that, like, this is what I would point to. If I ever needed an example of, like, well, what do you mean by, like, the rival fight? I just point to Virgil from DMC3, because this is it. This is the fight where it's like, now I'm feeling motivated. Also, if you look, his model, as the fight goes on, his model actually changes slightly, because right now his hair's all slicked back. As it is, but now, look, his hair's different. the rain made his hair fall forward, and now they look the same because they're twins. Dante and Virgil are twins, so now they look the same. They're the sons of Sparta. Oh, I forgot I had Agni and Virgil during this whole fight. God damn it! That wasn't intentional. But I did die.
But it did happen.
I did die. Not on purpose.
I did die.
I don't know. I don't like using other weapons against Virgil. I like just sticking with Rebellion, because it fits. Because he's just using fucking Yamato. Also, remember... you probably don't. But remember... Because it was just like some 5-minute bonus thing at the very end. Where if you beat Devil May Cry on the original, on hard mode, you get to play like a costume that's based on Sparta. And instead of Alistair, he has Yamato, which is just a katana. Because Japan.
Because Japan.
But it's the same weapon, so like that's Itsuno looking back to DMC1 and being like, okay, what can we use from this? Because he didn't want to have a game set after DMC2 because it was terrible, and he didn't want people to have to play DMC2. So it's like, okay, let's make a prequel. What would the prequel be about? I don't know, Dante and, like, he had a brother, right? Nello Angelo was Virgil, so let's have the prequel be based around Virgil before he became Nello Angelo. Well, what's he gonna use? Well, when you play as the Dark Knight Sparta, he has Yamato. Maybe Virgil has Yamato. Maybe that's his weapon. Maybe he's a big fan of that Hanzo steel. Like, Dante's got, like, some big fucking Claymore-ass sword going on here. And Virgil's got the fucking samurai katana going on because he's a fucking nerd! That's what's funny, is I like Virgil because, like, he's supposed to be, like, some Shadow... Again, it's just Shadow. It's just Sonic. It always goes back to Sonic. Like, he's supposed to be some Shadow-esque, like, oh, I'm too cool for this. It's cool in, like, the different way from how Dante's cool, because Dante's cool because he's like, haha, I'm having fun. Like, this is all so beneath me that I'm just having fun with it. In my own, like, party, you know, this party's getting crazy, I'm having pizza way. Virgil is cool in that he's like, this is so fucking stupid and I don't care. I'm too cool for school. Yeah, so this is how you do with the fight after you're like, so, okay. So I died on purpose. Haha, not really. I actually did die. Where, you know, the first time you fight Virgil, you're gonna get your ass kicked. But then you learn how to play the game, and you're like, haha, fuck you. Look, his hair's the same. They're twins.
Aha.
Whoop.
Shadow Rinku.
Look, they look exactly the same. That black hedgehog again. Fuck you. Bam. There we go.
Damn.
Now look, they have the same hair. They're twins. Ah. So it's kind of a weird little retcon in this game's existence. Because in DMC1, it's implied that when Mundus killed Eva, Dante also thought Virgil died. He thought Mundus killed his mom and his brother. And it was like a surprise that Nello Angelo was Virgil.
Why do you refuse to
Why do... That's a great meme image. When I plug my phone in and it won't charge. Why do you refuse to gain power? The line doesn't make sense. Why...
I just don't like you. That's all.
So that's Dante's motivation throughout this game. It's like, just fuck you, Virgil! Ah, they're grinding the swords together so hard. They're burning. Ah. Ah, it doesn't feel foolishness, Dante. Ah, it's the best.
Might controls everything, and without strength, you cannot protect.
And this is the guy who stood up through a sword.
Well, that happened later. Yeah, Dante does get impaled an awful lot. Ah, he's like, no, swipe. Ah, fuck you. Ah, this PS2 texture. Yeah.
It's all blood.
Swipes his hair back like a badass. Look, you can already see the wound healed. Impaled again!
Do you finally have it?
Stay down this time.
Now the spell Spartacast will be broken.
Just stand up through the hilt again.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? In the first game, it's so dumb. Ah, the model changed. Oh no.
Oh no.
Ah, look, he's punching through the sword!
Wow.
As well.
Oh, why?
Wait.
Why would you do it in that way?
For the moment we have all.
So yeah, so the subtitle for this was Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening.
Dante's small fire.
So up until this point in the game, you don't actually have your Devil Trigger, but after this, you unlock the Devil Trigger. I like just the short hops. Yeah. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Whee! Where are you going? There was like a stairs. Yeah. So he has awakened. Dante has become #woke. But now he needs to take a nap.
I need to take a hashtag nap.
Yeah. I became #woke and now I need to take a #nap. So again, minor retcons, because it was implied in DMC 1 that Dante was like, oh shit, Virgil was alive the whole time,
Virgil.
but brainwashed and evil by Mundus and Nello Angelo. Kisbidis. Kisbidis. Ah. So then this game kind of retcons it, and it's like, no, they kind of knew that they were
No.
alive. It's fine. Shut the fuck up.
Fine.
It's fine. They actually retcon a lot of little stuff, but then expand on other stuff. It's kind of weird, but interesting, but weird.
But interesting.
Because, like, up until this point, because, like, okay, so there was a prequel novel where he just rips his sleeve off. What is the point of that? I'm #woke again, you guys. It's fine. I
Alright.
woke up from my nap.
Yep. Hashtag.
Actually, I'm gonna stop talking because this cutscene's fucking stupid and awesome.
Hashtag.
Look at me, he's like, yeah, I'm cool now!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm so cool. I'm gonna jump off this building.
shit.
Why did you do that? What was your plan?
I'm going insane.
Yeah, he jumps on. It's so fucking stupid and cool. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot. Oh no. Why can't you do that move? Oh no, I'm gonna throw the sword. Oh, it impales him, and then I'm gonna shoot the sword so that it goes fast. And then I'm gonna outrun the sword going at terminal velocity. Yeah. What was your plan? What was he going to do? Don't worry, he got Vor.
Oh, well, that's one thing that can happen.
Vor. Cannon Vor. Once again. Burst forth from the great demon's womb.
Nothing about that.
Womb.
Nothing about that.
So this is the Vor level. I think Itsuno has a little bit of a Vor thing going on.
I'm just saying.
Just a little bit, because every game's got a little bit of a Vor thing going on.
You know?
There's a whole level where we're just in a belly.
You know?
We're just in a belly. So now I can actually do the Devil Trigger. Yeah, so this is Dante's Devil Trigger in DMC 3. It looks kind of like Dracula. But here's what's cool, is it changes based on which weapon you have equipped. I think that's kind of badass.
Dracula, Blackula, and Sonicon.
Oh. Leviathan's inner core. Leviathan's stomach. Literally a Leviathan's stomach.
Oh, you know.
It happens.
It's happening.
It's a happens. Library
It's a happenstance.
tutorial. Yes. Okay. Breakables, chewables.
Chewable. Can I have a stick of them? Chewables?
Here.
I
Here's
do have a
the
coffee stick.
tutorial you get for the Devil Trigger. Unleash Dante's true power. And so now, if we had been playing this normally, now Rebellion would look like that instead of like this, where it was all sealed. Where it's all sealed, the magic blade's true power hasn't fully awakened.
Now it has been.
It and Dante have awakened. Dante has in fact awakened.
Oh my god, hashtag woke.
Hashtag awoken.
Give me a meow.
Oh no!
Really? Oh, okay.
So I was saying, like, this game's a fun prequel because, like, it takes a bunch of stuff that was, like, because, like, it's taken stuff that was, like, implied or mentioned about the backstory. Oh, fuck this, actually. I don't want to do this. How do I get out? I've already done it, number one. Number two, I don't want to do it. Damn it. And was, like, also, like, elements of stuff that was, like, all the novelization and stuff. And, like, takes up from that. Because, like, in the DMC 1 novelization, it establishes that after Eva died, Dante's mom, he, like, lost his memory and, like, started living under an assumed name. Like, instead of being Dante, he was Tony Redgrave. Oh, God. Step. Yeah. He was Tony Redgrave, so that's where Tony Redgrave came from, because originally, when the game was gonna be Resident Evil 4, it was gonna be some new protagonist where he was gonna be Tony, but then they decided to have it be Dante. So they said, like, okay, well, maybe Dante was living under an assumed name, and he was living as Tony Redgrave. Maybe that's what's happening. You can actually cheese this really easily, where if you just trickster up the walls, it causes the enemies to despawn.
Huh.
And freak. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just run straight up, they despawn. So, it's some of these secret missions, I feel like the cheap way is the intended way you're supposed to do it, because otherwise it's really fucking hard. So the DMC 1 novel is... Oh no, we're in the stomach. Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's a wall vagina.
Let's not talk about the wall vagina.
Let's write about the wall vagina.
There's, you know, it's one of those intricate bellies. Don't do what you're doing. Don't do the thing you're about to do. I just said it! You don't have to, like, break all 5 of these. That door is open enough that you could squeeze through if you wanted to.
If you really wanted
You're just not determined enough, Dante.
Yeah.
But it was, like, implied that, like, as Tony Redgrave, Dante, like, couldn't remember. He, like, he was in a fugue state. And Tony Redgrave was like the identity that he thought he was, and he couldn't remember his true nature as a half-demon. So, in that novelization, he, like, does some cool stuff. He fights the D-Mans.
The demon.
And he's a cool dude. And he, like, oh no, he ate the goddess of time. She seems...
Keep playing
she's
back.
fine with it.
Fragments of time.
So now we're in the demon's heart.
Obvious.
An organ writhes ferociously on the other side of this membranous wall. Membranous wall. Oh shit, I forgot to switch out Trickster style. I don't want to have Trickster anymore. Well, we're in the intestines now, so... Oh, well then. Let's,
You might want to take some medication for that.
Gotta get some, industrial-sized Tums for this Leviathan. Where, like, he didn't realize that he was a half-demon, so he... So, like, his own body was limited. Like, he thought he was human, so he could only do what a human could do. Which, apparently, in the DMC universe is quite a lot. Because, like, you got fucking Lady running around doing, like, crazy gun fucking katas on demons and shit. So, like, you can imagine Tony Redgrave was, like, on the level of what, like, Lady can do in this. Is doing during this. But that's all he could do. But then, like, he knew this cool lady, and it was kind of his adopted mom. That's why, like, the pendant says a memento from Dante's birth mother. Because he kind of had an adopted mom.
The baby daddy.
And she made him ebony and ivory. And then died.
He was a master gunsmith?
Yes.
She could just make
guns. You know. As you do. You can't do it. Shut up.
Right.
So she made him ebony and ivory, and then died. So then when he got ebony and ivory, he was like, oh shit, I'm actually a cool guy named Dante, and I'm a demon hunter man. And then the events of the DMC manga happened. Oh, you know how mangas are.
Oh, you know how they can be.
And it showed the scene of how Eva died and how Virgil and Dante got separated from a young age. And, oh man, like, I don't want to talk about it, but that fucking trailer, that final trailer for DMC 5, dude.
Dude.
Also, we're in the demon's eyeball right now.
Sure.
Loki's looking at stuff. I don't think this is how eyes work.
That's exactly how I work.
And it shows the scene where, like, Virgil was outside.
You know how your eyes connect to your intestines?
Yes, obviously.
Obviously.
You got your anyway. Your eye bone's connected to the belly bone. Well, also we were running around in his heart too, so that was weird.
That was weird.
It's not how organs work. Whatever, it's a giant demon whale.
It can work however it wants.
Oh, I forgot that these are combat arbiters. You need to have a specific weapon equipped, which is why they're kind of annoying in this game. But they only break after you get, like, a certain style meter while beating them up.
Like in real life.
Yes. And if you beat them up, you get a heart tank. Oh god, look at this filter.
You get a gold... Oh my goodness gracious. You get a gold Skulltula.
Yeah.
Dante dropped some acid.
Oh, fuck you. Wicked bullshit.
Some angel dust and a nice rosé.
So, like, it showed Virgil, he was, like, at the cemetery being like, oh, Sparta, you were a cool guy, I guess. I didn't really know you, but you must have been a cool guy, I guess. I don't know. It's weird, and they never really talk about how much Virgil and Dante knew their dad, and it doesn't make sense, because they're always referred to as, like, the sons of Sparta. But, I don't know. But then, and Dante was inside with his man. With his mommy. And then the Mundus demons attacked, and Eva was, like, hiding Dante in the closet and being like, okay, don't die and stuff. And he was like, okay, Mom. and
I packed you a bag lunch.
I packed you some sandwiches. Try not to die. And he was like, okay.
Okay, meme.
And then she died. And then Virgil was outside trying to fight the demons, but then he got fucking owned. He got fucking owned, dude.
Owned.
Owned.
The fucking 13th Amendment made it illegal to own niggas like this.
But then he got stabbed by one of the demons, and then his devil trigger awakened then and there. God damn it, I forgot to swap out the trickster style once again.
You did.
So then his devil trigger awakened there while he was beating up the demons.
The demon.
While he was being beaten up by the demons.
Yes.
And that was the formative moment where Virgil was like, oh man, I was super weak, and so my mom and also my little brother twin, Dante, died because I was so weak. I didn't have enough power. I didn't have the power to fight the demons, but now I do because I became the devil trigger. So that was Virgil's awakening, and Dante didn't awaken to his devil trigger until just now.
Where does Rouge the Bat come in?
She shows up later. She shows up later. Although hypothetically, you could be like Rouge is Trish. No, I feel like Trish is definitely Amy.
T-Rish?
You could say Rouge though. I spent way too much time thinking about this, to be honest with you. Fuck. Fuck. So, but like that, like, anyway.
Moving on.
But like that gets into like the story of this game and like the dichotomy between Virgil and Dante, because Virgil is like, why do you refuse to gain power? You can't protect anything, let alone yourself. So it's like implying that like Virgil was like, oh no, I wasn't strong. Why am I not using devil trigger shit? To like not protect his mom and his brother. So he was like, oh no, I want to protect I wanted to protect my mom and Dante, but I couldn't because I wasn't strong enough. So I want to become strong so I can protect the people that are close to me and also not get bitch owned like a little fuck, like a idiot. So, like, originally he was like, he becomes obsessed with power so that he can protect the people that are close to him, but then eventually he's like, no, now power has become its own goal. Ugh. He just wants to become more powerful just to become more powerful.
He's doing the roids.
It becomes like a corrupting influence kind of thing. And it's like, oh no.
Oh no.
It's a tragedy, kind of.
Kind of.
Not really.
It's a debatable tragedy.
It's sad, but... like, oh no.
But it's fine.
So now, like, Virgil has gotten to the point where, like, originally he was like, I want to become powerful so I can protect my little brother, and now he's fighting and trying to kill his little brother in order to become more powerful. And it's like, oh no.
It's oh no, it's like a Bible story.
It's like a Bible. It's like a Bible. And Dante went the other way with it, where he was like so traumatized by his mom being and brother supposedly being killed by the demons that he went in the complete opposite direction and denied the fact that he even had demon heritage whatsoever, and like thought he was living as a human named Tony Redgrave, which is a stupid name.
Yeah.
So like he went in the complete opposite direction with it and was like, all demons are bad and evil and I'm gonna kill all the demons because I'm not a demon because demons suck. So Virgil's like, why do you refuse to gain power? And he's like, I don't even have a dad. Fuck you. Because his dad was a demon and he hates demons.
Coming to do dad.
Virgil's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Chill the fuck out.
Agonies of the people. Those who were confined here, with their desires for evil being unfulfilled.
Arkham has a boner right now.
Demon world in their faces.
And Virgil's like, Jesus Christ. I just have to put up with him long enough until I get what I want.
Jesus.
Yeah, his face is moving again.
Yeah.
His face scab.
Facial.
Virgil was literally just going like, oh my god, just a little bit longer. Just put up with him a little bit longer. Oh god, you're so weird.
Las Plagas.
Fucking
Veins.
freak dude. So Dante went in the other direction. He's denying his demon heritage and being like, I don't even have a dad because my dad's a demon and demons are all bad because they killed my mom and I don't like them.
Yeah.
And Virgil's like, I want to become more powerful and embrace my demon heritage. So Dante's like, well, fuck you then, you bitch. I don't even like you or whatever.
Oh, it's Babads.
Babads. I don't even like you or whatever. So Dante's literally just being like, I just don't like you, that's all.
Fuck you.
Like, his only motivation for getting involved with this plot right now is, hey, Virgil's up there. Fuck you, Virgil! You're a cockface!
I'm gonna say cockfish.
Oh,
Oh,
game's freaking out.
oh. Oh no. Too
Grab-
much more.
Yep, too much vor. We're done. We need to... Okay, the vor is over.
The more's over. The salamander thing
Is dead.
is dead. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go grab a Dr. Pepper.
Oh my god. You just...
Are you good with soda?
I'm good, thanks.
Need a stick of chewables.
So Dante killed this thing's heart from the inside, and now somehow he's breaking out through its eyeball,
Somehow that means...
which is weird.
That's weird. But given what we've seen, maybe not so weird.
No, it's still weird. And now look, he's all covered in blood and it's gross. Yeah. I wish this was a model that you could play as throughout the entire game, because they made it.
So this is the next stage.
Literally like, ah, the next level has begun.
If you're asking for a date, forget it.
No Sonic.
Because I make it a point not to go out with women who shoot me in the head.
Date a demon? I'm not that desperate. Besides, I really don't care for guys who stink like blood.
Whoa.
You're right.
Let's point behind each other.
So, tell me, what's your name?
I don't have a name.
Then what should I call you?
I don't care.
Whatever you want.
Whatever, lady.
Capital L lady.
I'll leave this to you. Because I don't want to miss the party.
Oh, this party's getting crazy.
You get it? I'm seeing it.
9 millimeter.
I don't on you anyway.
Whatever. I'll do this by myself, because I'm a cool guy.
Whatever.